Morning, everybody. Welcome to Angeles Forest Highway, where we are now dealing with rain, so I apologize about the in-car view as opposed to the roof mount view. This is Juliano. Thank you for coming down. And your VF Supercharged E92 M3 convertible.
Actually, it's a E93
I always mess up my convertible chassis codes.
Yeah.
What's the convertible for E46? Is that still E46?
I don't know. I think it's still E46.
So that's a new thing.
Yeah.
What's the chassis code for the new convertible?
The new convert is the... I don't know. I don't know, actually.
You only know your own car.
Yes.
Well, at least you know that one. And
yeah.
Okay, so VF Supercharger kit.
Yes, the 620.
Okay, and I met you at the Shift Sector Airstrip Attack where you were doing some half-mile racing. What was this thing running in the half?
149.
149. That's a good number.
Yeah,
for a convertible M3, that's very strong.
Yeah, that was my first run in the morning because then after that it started getting hot, so
Yeah.
then it went down.
So for those who don't know about half-mile racing, 149, my Corvette, which most people would consider a reasonably quick car, ran a 137. To get an extra 10, 12 miles an hour,
It's hard.
It's a lot of power.
Yeah.
So a McLaren 12C, a stock McLaren 12C runs about a 151, which means this car is really fast.
Yeah.
So let's go. We're gonna go into the good shift mode. It's a dual clutch car, power button, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then sport mode. And I'm gonna leave traction control on just because it's raining, and we don't want to have a problem. Typical, this is not the first VF car I've done. I did 2 of their coupes, and these cars, their kits have what I call a seamless integration.
Yeah.
Really, they just work.
They are great. I mean, you get the power, and it feels good on the chassis actually. You know?
What Nick at VF usually says is he likes to bring the power up to match the level of the chassis. So did you buy this car stock and then have the kit installed, or did you buy it as is?
Right, I bought stock.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you been happy with the kit?
Oh yeah, I have this kit for like 8 months now, and it's great.
No issues?
No issues at all.
And is this your only car, or is it a weekend car?
This is the weekend car. I have a Range Rover Evoque.
I actually like the Evoque. The Evoque is cool.
Yeah, it's a good car.
People don't give that thing enough credit because it handles awesome.
It handles awesome and has a decent power for the city, you know?
Yeah. All right. I'm so disappointed about this rain right now, because even though these things make over 600 horsepower, I'm nervous about unleashing it. I like the blow off sound.
Yeah.
But this car, if it didn't say VF on the back of it, and you didn't know, you'd really think it was stock. Yeah, which is great, because if you've got it doesn't feel really like a tuner car. It just feels like a faster M3. Sounds awesome. Oh, this rain is driving me nuts. I like the sound of it a lot, though. It's cool. I can't get over 149 and a half is really quick for one of these, especially for a convertible.
Right. Is this your first time driving a convertible with a kit?
Yes, and this is also my first time driving an E92 or E93.
Yeah.
The E46 convertible chassis I didn't really like. I thought it was kind of jiggly.
Yeah.
This feels more rigid, but of course at the expense of the weight of a hard roof. How much does this thing weigh?
Almost 4,000.
Yeah, it's a heavy car.
Yeah.
Oh, the power is really good though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just not do anything dumb because these roads get so slick.
Yeah.
Ugh, rain and people from the East Coast, they don't really understand the situation that happens out here when it rains. It is brutal.
Right.
These roads turn into ice.
Right.
What kind of tires are you running? Just so I know.
Super Sports.
Okay, they're decent.
Yes, they're fairly new. I just got them like 6 months ago. So.
Well, normally this is a road where I'd be going like a zillion miles an hour. You know this road. Wow, the power up at the top of the power band is fantastic.
Yeah, that's where you get the power, yeah.
But it really, aside from the hissing noise when you're off throttle up front, you really don't know it's there. It's just a very fogging up. This is an awesome car. I wish the conditions were more appropriate for going a zillion miles an hour, because it's the kind of car where I do.
Yeah.
So 38,000 miles on this thing. It seems like it's held up very well.
Yeah.
Have you had any other issues at all?
I had one small issues with sensor at the fuel tank, but that was just a small replacement they did, nothing major.
Is this thing still under warranty? No, right? Not quite.
Not anymore. The warranty ran out last September.
But you're not worried, right? You're good?
No, I have a kid now, so yeah. But
yeah.
since this is not my main driven car, so
yeah.
I don't spend more than 3,000 a year, so 3,000 miles.
So 3,000 a year?
3,000 miles. I'm not gonna put more than 3,000 miles a year because now it's not my daily drive.
Yeah. So if you got to do some things, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
What is there an exhaust on it as well? Because it seems louder than stock.
Oh yeah. So I got Remus race exhaust, and I have test pipes.
Well, for test pipes, it's not that loud, but maybe it is. It has a nice throaty sound to it, though. It's not like droney or annoying sounding. It's good.
Yeah, and I don't have resonators, and it's still good. I don't hear anything inside like vibration and anything.
And with this series of BMWs is the first of these where I would go, okay, yeah, the dual clutch is pretty good. I mean, I love the stick, but if you want an automatic, the dual clutch in these is really solid.
Yeah.
I like this car a lot, Juliano. This is good. I can feel the weight of it. It does feel heavier than the last M3 I drove, but still, I imagine if we had nice weather and we're driving with the top down, we'd really appreciate it, though.
Right, that was the whole point of me living in California. I'm like, well, a convertible is always nice in California.
I completely understand with you. I'm with you on that. My Corvette, which has the removable target top, I drive it with the roof off 90% of the time.
Right. And guess what? If the car is heavier, just put more horsepower to it, right?
Well, yeah, if you're a purist and doing track days and stuff like that, then I totally understand the want for a coupe. Right. And if you're really just cruising the weekends and canyons and whatever, like, totally understand the desire for a convertible. And actually, it does feel coupe-like in here now.
Yeah.
With the hard roof, it's not.
Right.
It does. I don't hear a lot of wind noise.
Right.
This thing is fast.
Yeah. Yeah, it is fun.
It's really fast. It's really good though. It feels like there are no vices. Do you ever get sick of hearing the wastegate noise up front?
So I'm contemplating just recirculate again.
So this is an open wastegate, and can you get a recirculator?
Yeah, I can.
Does VF make it?
Yeah. It comes with that, so I put a blow-off valve.
So this was optional.
I'll put it back,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And do you gain any power or anything with the open one?
No.
Just for the sound?
Just for the sound,
yeah. Yeah, if you went back to the stock one, then the kit would be totally invisible.
Right.
This is nice. I really love how it sounds on the blips, too.
Yeah.
And your suspension and everything's stock, right?
No, I got KW's adjustable springs.
Oh, okay.
It's about an inch lower on all four wheels.
Well, it rides nice.
Yeah. KW's, you can't go wrong with KW's.
The variant 3s? Yeah, I mean, they're expensive, but they're kind of the gold standard of coilovers at this point. Right. I've driven untuned, I've driven so many different cars that use them.
Right.
This thing rocks. I like it a lot. It's really fun.
Good.
And you can, what does the VF kit go for this? Do you know, it's like 14 grand or something?
No, 10 grand.
10 grand?
Yeah.
It's
a good package for 10 grand.
No kidding. And think about this. You can buy E92 M3s for like 30.
Right.
They are cheap. The early ones are unbelievably cheap.
Right.
And I don't know how much lower they're going to get, but this car's stock for 30 will look relatively new, will be in decent condition, and then you get this kit for 10, and now you're rocking 600 horsepower
Right.
with no problem. I mean, it's like amazing. Like I love Nick and VF, and this car is great. Thank you so much, Juliano. I look forward to seeing you at the next Airstrip Attack. If you want to go race runways with Juliano and me calling the races on the mic, check out Shift Sector if you're in California. And this was great. Thank you for bringing it down. I'm sorry about the rain. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.